Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Like and share?
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and I promised I would never open my heart again, but you, I don't know, you seem special. Uno, uno, uno! Alright, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
First, correct me if you're wrong. What's an insufferable yet accurate thing you could tell someone? The Arc de Triomphe is well, actually, St. Peter's Basilica is well, actually, I love this part. The Fontana di Trevi, aka the Trevi Fountain, is a famous wishing well in Rome. But I'm assuming you tuned me out right after I said, well, actually, which is the healthy thing to do.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Big Gramps on campus. Who's the most old school? Mr. Oxford, Mr. Harvard, Mr. Stanford, or Mr. Phoenix? Okay, let's take a look. The University of Oxford dates back to around 1096, making it one of the oldest educational institutions in the world. And in about 3 years, the first class will finally finish paying off their student loans.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one for you. Obligatory Uranus pun. But there's no time for wordplay. It's a this or dat. I'm gonna list off some planets from our solar system, but also some Sex and the City characters. For each one, you'll tell me if they've got a ring or if there's not a ring. And ring in this case meaning wedding band or floating circle of space debris. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between ring or no ring. Okay, let's do it. Saturn. Charlotte, Jupiter, Mars, Miranda, Samantha, Venus. You really excel in the middle lane. Moving right along. I call this one brand focused. The letters in which of these brand names are traditionally monochromatic? Coca-Cola, FedEx, Subway, or Google? So what'd you pick? FedEx and Subway letters each use 2 different colors, and Google goes crazy with a different color for each letter, but monochromatic means one color. Branded Coca-Cola is almost always all white. Some people call it soda, others call it pop. To me, it will always be known as mouthwash. Next, for whom the doorbell tolls. Knock knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who? Let's see how that shook out. William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase, knock knock who's there, to set up a joke in recorded history. This bit is almost as good as when Hamlet contemplated why the fowl trespassed the country path. That's it for round 1. Can I get you anything? You good on water? Great. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, back at it.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have, if you hate people, every room can feel like an escape room. You ever done one of those escape rooms? You know, where you get locked in a room with people and you have to solve a bunch of puzzles to get out? And no, I'm not talking about high school. What's the most useful thing to scream while participating in an escape room that takes place in a tack room? Look under the doilies, check by the swords, feel inside the saddle. Okay, what'd you pick? A tack room is attached to a horse stable and is used to store saddles, as opposed to the tact room, which is where you take the horses to have direct and sensitive conversations with them.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like an easy question or a hard question? Pick your poison. You have engaged with the process.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
There is no hiding from a hard question. Oh, wait, I think there's been a typo. Which sandwich do they serve at Hardee's? The hard burger, the thick burger, the wide burger, or the flaccid burger? I love this part. In theory, you could go into a Hardee's and order a thick burger. In theory.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Behold, Sisters Act. If the Haim sisters and the Bronte sisters went on vacation together, at what kind of Airbnb would they stay? A 4-bedroom lake house, a 6-bedroom beach house, a 7-bedroom boathouse, or an 8-bedroom lighthouse at the bottom of the ocean? And how'd we do? There are 3 members of the all-sister band Haim and 3 Bronte sisters, for a total of 6 famous sisters. I'm surprised they didn't run through Jane Airbnb. Like the book Jane Eyre, it's a clever play on words. How about this one? Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor, that is.
Leslie Nielsen cleared a table with this in The Naked Gun. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth. Okay, let's take a look. In the movie The Naked Gun, actor Leslie Nielsen knocks over Queen Elizabeth II and pushes her across a table in an attempt to save her life. No queens were harmed in the filming.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
And now, Silver Web Surfer. What accurate prediction would 538 statistician Nate Silver make about the silver in his body? I will expel less than 10% of the silver I consume today. I will expel approximate... Hope you like what you picked. The average human will consume between 70 and 88 micrograms of silver a day, but will excrete over 99% of it. He may not get every exit poll right, but when it comes to his butt, he's always spot on. It's time for... I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Warning, this film contains... Sometimes the regular movie warnings aren't enough. Good luck. That's all she wrote. You survived a whole game by yourself. Amazing! Well, your secret genius is safe with me. Just remember...